Alrighty, let's go ahead here for personal reading order number 40. 40, you'd like to know. What do you need to know the most right now? Let us see. All right. So it seems like there's a focus on stability. The Four of Pentacles, as well as this Four of Wands, wants you to focus on building up and kind of finding happiness in the present moment. Because the Tower is saying not always everything can continue moving forward, and always, or I should say, and not always are our patterns sustainable. So the Tower talks about building something up only for it to kind of collapse and fall down. So it may ask you to kind of recognize here with this Four of Pentacles Tower combination where we are allowing ourselves to hold back when it comes to building up and when it comes to moving forward and when it comes to taking chances, and where we maybe are being complacent in the present moment, where if we were to change a particular action, we would find a lot more happiness. It's like the energy around you here right now is trying to push you forward. It's trying to create the energy for you to excel. It's trying to create the avenue for you to move forward and find opportunity. But the energy that comes ahead with this is saying, we can only do so much. You have to kind of do the rest, especially with this energy coming forward of the Four of Pentacles. If we're holding back, if we're not allowing ourselves to move forward, if we're not allowing opportunities to be taken, then we are stopping things that are trying to progress us forward in life. So this can say energy around you right now is trying to get you to take more chances, move forward with more opportunities, and look towards new directions. And it's up to us ourselves to kind of recognize where we are holding ourselves back and where we could kind of excel in new directions, new ways, if we allowed ourselves to take that direction forward. So opportunities is trying to come forward, passions trying to come forward, excitement and new directions are trying to come ahead here to build you up and push you forward. But we kind of need to be in this place of taking the action, taking the energy, without being in a place of just holding ourselves back, or without being in a place of like complacency, I guess is what I would say. So if you are interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now. So if you are interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. These are paid personal readings. These are not free. These are not for the collective. temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings if you'd like to have one here today. Let's go into personal reading order number 41. You'd like to know what can you expect in the next 3 months of your love life. Let us see. All right. So you can definitely expect some new beginnings to come forward. Not only do we get the new beginnings coming ahead here with the Fool, but we are also going to get them to come forward with the Page of Swords. This is the energy of strongly pushing forward into new ways, exploring new ideas, and kind of igniting a passion inside of your love life. The King of Wands tries to move things forward with confidence. It tries to get you to see new directions. It tries to allow you to be confident when it comes to connecting in love and moving forward in new directions in love, and to just allow yourself to be in this place of like passion and opportunity. So based on this combination, I would say the next 3 months here in terms of your love life is very much focused on creating this like passionate movement forward, passionate, confident energy, and the sense of like feeling like you can make it happen, or feeling like things just kind of click into place as you allow the time to kind of pass and move forward. It gives you a sense of like new beginnings can come around any corner, and it's never a sense of like it's too late or it's not going to happen. Opportunities can come forward, passions can be found, and new directions can come ahead at any point in time. And it kind of gives this sort of sense of like, if you allow yourself to be in a place to pursue or ask questions or figure things out, then you can be in a place of finding the answer, right? The more that you seek, the more that will come forward towards you. So I strongly see the sense of like excitement and passion and new directions coming forward in your love life for the next 3 months. But I don't necessarily see the idea of stability based off these 3 cards. Now, it's not to say that you're not having something stable come forward, or you're not seeing your romantic relationship that perhaps you're already trying to pursue become something more stable. But it's just kind of the energy in general here of saying that we're more so seeing the sense of flow or seeing the sense of new beginnings trying to come ahead, seeing the opportunity of confidence try to come forward, but it's not necessarily a focus on needing something to be stable. And maybe that's why we are in this place of the Fool, of being more in this carefree, free flowing energy, rather than being in a place of like needing to have something rooted down and structured, to just kind of go with the flow or allow new directions to come forward or allow passion or excitement to come ahead, right? Being in this place of like allowing things to come as it may be, rather than needing to have rooted energy, structured energy to come forward, and to just kind of allow the passionate exploration to come ahead instead. That's maybe why we're not seeing that sort of Pentacles energy come forward, to just be in this place of going with the flow, allowing passion, excitement, and desire to kind of be pursued first before we truly see any sort of like structural energy come forward. Maybe there's just a need to focus on more of those like free-flowing aspects instead. But that's what I would say here when it comes to this combination. If anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com, for the live personal readings. Alrighty, let's go ahead here for 42. 42, you'd like to know, will CB and yourself reconnect? Let us see. All right. So I would say that the opportunity is there, but it's not 110% guarantee based on these combination. Because when we have the Lovers card come forward, it talks about the choices or different avenues that can come forward when it comes to love. It's not something that's saying that we need to make it happen. It's more so saying Eight of Pentacles, if we put in the time, effort, and energy, we put in the work, we can see an opportunity come forward. And then with the Judgment card, if we recognize maybe where things went wrong or recognize where we can change things and also put in the work to that, then we can see things move forward, right? It's kind of like it's a conditional based energy rather than it's something that is just completely a guarantee. So based on this combination, I would say that the energy is there in order for the two of you to reconnect. But we have to see, why did we fall away in the first place? Whether it just be a timing of life sort of direction, or it be a disagreement sort of direction. We still have to figure out where we can kind of change things when it comes to connecting, so that we're not just entering in with the same energy and then kind of repelling each other because, again, we haven't changed anything, right? So it's saying that the opportunity is there, but we have to kind of set the foundation or set the opportunity or set the direction for things to be different in order to get this momentum here to build up and move forward. So I would say that it's not a guarantee, but the opportunity is there to be able to see something happen between the two of you to reconnect. It's going to take work, it's going to take time, it's going to take effort, it's going to take energy. And so it's not a guarantee, but the opportunity is definitely there to make something happen based off this combination. It comes forward with a sense of like making an active choice, choosing to work on ourselves, choosing to work on the connection, and choosing to kind of see things clearly rather than being perhaps like up in the mind or up in fantasy when it comes to the idea of reconnecting. So I would say the possibility is there, but it comes from a sense of a choice to put in the work rather than something that's just a guarantee of connecting. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now. So if you are interested in having a personal reading here today, check it out, temperanceandsage.com, for the live personal readings. So these are paid personal readings. These are not free. These are not for the collective. Temperanceandsage.com if you would like to have a personal reading here today. The link is down below in the description box if you would like to have a personal reading done. But again, these are not personal readings for free. These are paid personal readings only. So again, as the description box states, these are paid personal readings. These are not free. These are not for the collective. If you would like to have a personal reading here today, you do have to pay temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings. Alrighty, let's go ahead here for 43. 43, I'd like to know, are they going to get out of their head and come towards you? Let us see. All right, so I would say eventually, when we have the King of Swords energy come forward, they're very strong in terms of their mind. Their mind is not something that's just going to go out the door tomorrow and not influence them. The King of Swords energy is all about the mind. We're all about wanting to find the logical direction forward. We want to find the way. We want to find the avenue. We need to see what works. And so this energy of the King of Swords is not just going to throw things out tomorrow. We're going to instead have to find a step-by-step way that makes sense to move things forward. Also with the Three of Pentacles, it would talk about building up the pattern or building up the habit. We're not just going to create the direction and move things forward automatically right off the hop. We are instead going to have to kind of like build things up one step at a time, try to move things forward with a sense of flow and kind of balanced energy. But it's very much in this place of like needing things to happen one step in front of the other. Now, when it comes forward into this combination as a whole, it's giving us a yes, because they're both very positive cards when it comes to the idea of trying to move something forward, but it's just not quick whatsoever. So I would say yes, eventually, but not anytime soon. So let us see if they're going to have someone who you reach out to you to get through to you. Let us see. Are they going to have somebody reach out to you? So we have the Moon card coming forward, and the Moon would signify a no to the question that is being asked. The King of Pentacles is somebody who kind of like stands on their own. The King of Pentacles is somebody who's very stable in their own energy, so they're not really looking to have somebody else do their work for them, so to speak. The King of Pentacles is somebody who would be a little bit more down to earth, so they would be doing the work themselves. So I really don't see it as a case scenario where they're going to have somebody else reach out to you on their behalf or anything like that. I just don't really see that energy coming forward here. It's if they want to reach out, they will reach out when the time is right for them to reach out. They're not going to go ahead and beat around the bush in any sort of way, shape, or form to try to get other people to do anything or kind of like do things indirectly. It seems like they are saying, when I have the ability to reach out, King of Pentacles, I will reach out. It'll be something that I do myself. Now, when we have the I need you card, there can come forward a space of like longing or desire, especially with the I see a future with you card coming forward. They can project certain ideas onto you, want to be in your energy, want to connect, hang out with you, be around you. And then I hope you're doing all right comes forward as a card that wants to ask, but may not feel the ability to come right out and ask how you're doing. It gives a sense of like, we're trying to figure out how you're doing. We're wanting to connect with you to know how you're doing, but we're not being in a place of being able to just directly outright ask how you are doing. So it seems like they're wanting to connect, but not really being in a space to do so right now, but still kind of saying like, I want to know how you're doing. I want to connect with you. I want to be around you. I just can't take things too quickly here when it comes to taking action. So I don't really see them asking anybody to reach out to you or anything like that going on here. It seems like when they're in the space to reach out, they will do so directly. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing live personal readings here right now. So if you are interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com, for the live personal readings. All right, let's go ahead here with 44. What's going to make you happy this week that you don't see coming? Let us see. Alrighty. So it looks like there's a change to an ending or a stagnant situation. When we see the energy coming forward here of the World as well as the Death card, it's like a closing out of a cycle. We're closing something out and creating the opportunity for something new to come forward. And the Death card says that we're creating this opportunity for change to come ahead with good intentions, this Eight of Wands. So something in your life, something in your energy that hasn't really been picking up momentum, something that's been a bit stuck, something that has been stagnant here, is having an opportunity to have energy pour into it to move it forward in a new way. The Ten of Pentacles says that this is something that's here to last. It's here to build you up for a better direction rather than something that's just going to be a sense of like a momentary situation. So just as an example, this is not something that's going to come forward to say you couldn't find an outfit to an event, then you found the outfit for the event, and now the event's over, right? It's not a temporary situation like that. It's something that's trying to create an opportunity here for movement and value in your life in a way that has been held back or has been in a place of endings or difficulties. So let's say you're having a hard time conversating with somebody, right? The idea of the Ten of Swords can come forward with endings or betrayals or difficulties in conversation. So let's say you were having a really hard time conversating with your, let's say, sister, and your sister was just not understanding things that you were trying to say, and it was just being like a combative relationship. Well, now we would have an opportunity to change that energy, bring loving, caring, nurturing directions into the connection, and see things built up for a better relationship for the future, right? There's that sort of energy that's coming there, bringing up the idea of building things up for a better tomorrow instead of being in a place of held back energy or difficulties, or instead of being something that's just temporary, it's allowing the value and opportunity for the future directions for more rather than something that's just for today. So sense of creating flow and value in something that's been stuck or stagnant, and having an opportunity here to see movement come forward in a place that is going to benefit you beyond today is what's coming forward here in terms of the energy. And it really is going to bring forward value, right? It's really going to bring forward an opportunity. It's going to bring forward a new direction. It's going to bring forward the energy that's trying to build up a sense of care for you rather than having something that's going to hold you back or be difficult or anything like that. It's going to create change in a new direction here to move things forward. So that's what I would say. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now. So if you are interested in having a personal reading done here today, check it out, temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings. All right, 45. Let's go ahead and dive in and see. So will D come then? Let us see. Let us see, let us see. All right, so we have the moon and the sun card coming forward. Since the moon came from the bottom of the deck, it's not that I don't take it as strong, but what I would say is it's something that's saying it's not a matter of checking the boxes. When we have the sun card come forward, it's saying, yes, this would create the space. Once you work on yourself and you get into a better sense of terms of life, and be happy, right? All of these things, you put yourself in a better position in order to get this to come forward, right? Because then we're not being in a place of lacking energy with the 5 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords. We're not seeking this out in order to find happiness from within, right? Once we get to the point of happiness, then that's our cup is full, right? Then we can start pouring our cup into others. So it creates that space for them to be able to come forward. But it's not a matter of checking the box. It just allows us to be able to see things outside of the box. It allows us to kind of be in this place of like terms or like energy rather than being in a place of lack. And so when we have the Page of Cups, Page of Wands energy come forward, it's saying it sets you in a new direction. It sets you in a new energy. It allows you to move forward with confidence, with passion, with excitement and desire. And again, kind of change this course of life that you're on. So it's not a matter of saying you need to check these boxes and then automatically the door will open up and there's your prize on the other side. It's more so to say that as you allow yourself to open up these doors in life, you check these boxes, you put yourself into the room of this being able to happen, right? So say if we wanted to look at this in the sense of like, let's throw this card over here. Say D is over there and you are over here, right? We have to get through these different doors in order to make things happen, in order to be in the same place of energy. So you go ahead and you work on yourself and you go ahead and you get better in terms of living life on your terms and you get into a place here of being happy. Well, now all of a sudden you're on that same sort of level. You're within that same sort of direction or category or grouping that can be in a place for things to flow back and forth. So it's not saying that it's automatically just like a prize box where you just, put your coin in the 3 slots and then push the lever and bada bing, bada boom, there's your prize. It's more so to say that once you do these things, you've put yourself into the direction that you can kind of be on the same frequency of them in order for this energy to come forward. So I would say you would put yourself in a place for this to be more likely, but it's not just in a place of it automatically going to happen. But I would say you're definitely opening up the doors then to make it more likely that it's going to happen. But fulfilling these boxes is not just an automatic bingo card of sort of like dabbing off the numbers in order to get the line. This is more to say like you're putting yourself then in the same place of room, so you're not in a place of lack, and then it kind of opens up the door better here to make things happen. So I'm pretty sure these are the same 2 cards that came forward. I see a future with you as well as I need you. There's this emotional want or desire or longing to connect, to see some sort of flow of energy coming forward here. We also have I hope to bump into you every day. So the desire to be around you, the desire to connect with you is coming forward here as well. I can't help falling for you. There's the want, the wish, the desire to be connected into your energy, to be around you. And then we also have your voice is in my head. So they could be thinking about some things that you've said, or they could be thinking about maybe just your voice in general. When they think about a situation, they could be hearing your input, right? They could be hearing your laugh. They could be thinking about how you would react to certain things, right? There's that sort of energy that's coming forward here. So I would say based on these cards, there's a want or a desire to connect and to be in your energy here. But doing all these things is not an automatic guarantee, but it makes it more likely because then you put yourself in a better position for it to happen. So that's what I would say. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now. So if you are interested in having a personal reading here today, check it out, temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings. Let's go ahead for 46. 46, you'd like to know. Let me read here first. So is he single now? Let us see. So I wouldn't classify it as single. I would classify it as like maybe open relationship, or they have choices when it comes to love and emotions, because the Lover's card talks about these choices and passions, these choices and connections, the ability to go out and about. So maybe they are in a place where they are able to be with other people. Doesn't necessarily classify them as single, but maybe there's something where they could have a open marriage. Maybe they could have a open relationship, right? Maybe they're in a place where they just don't do labels, right? There could be something like that that's coming forward here with this combination, because the idea of the Lover's card is the ability to kind of have choices when it comes to love. And the idea of the King of Pentacles is being in a relationship or structured or commitment sort of energy. Meanwhile, we're still in a place to offer love, right? The Ace of Cups comes forward here as like wanting to offer connection, or wanting to offer value, or wanting to offer closeness. It's not really in a place of trying to create like I'm reserved sort of energy, right? The Ace of Cups wants to create opportunities of free-flowing emotion. So based off this sort of direction that's coming forward here, it seems like maybe they have some sort of open relationship, or maybe they have some sort of different take when it comes to their marriage, or when it comes to relationship statuses that they can choose others. I just don't see them here as being completely single or completely committed. It seems like they're having commitment energy, but they're also open to other options. So I don't see them being completely single based off this combination. So let us see if he's going to tell you about that. Let us see. Excuse you, ma'am. Please stop doing that. Hey. Do not do that. This puppy, I swear to God. She's not having fun. It is so smoky outside today. We have so many forest fires in Manitoba right now. And you can't even like go outside without feeling like you should be having a mask on, like to help you breathe. It's so bad. So the dogs are not happy. And she turns to destruction. She turns to, I'm gonna eat my way through everything if you do not give me an acre to run on, basically. Crazy dog. Okay, yes and no. So when we have the World card coming forward, we're trying to close out some sort of cycle. We're trying to make something be as free-flowing as we can, right? But the Nine of Swords says that we don't want to be in a place of being like overly open about it. We don't want to be in a place of creating drama or creating issues. We instead just want to have something kind of flow forward. We just kind of want to pass by something. We don't want to give it too much time so that it sits there eating away at us. We just kind of want to move past it with King of Wands, passion, excitement, or desire. So based off this combination here, I don't really see them being in a place of like overly wanting to talk about it or be open with it. I just see them being in a place of like, if it's brought up, if it's questioned, yes, we can quickly pass by it so that we can kind of close out this door and reach a better sense of direction. But we're not just going to be in a place coming forward here of saying like, yes, we're going to sit down and talk about it, right? It's kind of coming forward here in saying that we are wanting to kind of be in a place of like, if it needs to be brought up, we will bring it up. But if it's not being talked about, then we're just going to pass by it completely. We're not even going to worry about it. So that's going to kind of a combination that I see coming forward here. I don't think that they're going to tell you about it unless you ask about it. So give me just 2 seconds to pull whatever she's got in her mouth out of her mouth. Okay, so let's dive into your next question here. You'd like to know if things are going to proceed to something more serious with yourself. Let us see. All right. So when we have the energy coming forward here of Temperance, it would be something that takes some time in order to get there. It's not just going to automatically come forward in a space of like, we're moving forward in a serious direction tomorrow. This combination is going to need something that really takes some time in order to move forward. It's going to be something that is incredibly slow moving. It's not fast whatsoever. The Empress says we can see an opportunity to grow. We can see the opportunity to connect. And the Ten of Pentacles can say that we can also build this energy up. So this combination is saying that things can proceed into a more serious direction, yes, but probably not on the time frame that you're looking for. This is like it'll take multiple years in order for it to end up being something more serious. Rather than it's going to be something that just takes a couple of weeks or a month to get there, it's something that is going to definitely take a lot more time to be in the place of seriousness. It's needing to something to grow. Because when we look at the Empress as it's depicted in like a pregnant lady, right? Think of that sort of direction. So it takes 9 months, almost 10 months, and then it moves forward into having to care for the child, right? Not to say that it's going to take 18 years of direction in order to make something happen, but it's saying that it's going to take quite a long time, and it's going to need to be something that's very much nurtured, cared for, and being patient with in order for it to get in that sort of direction. So I don't see this as a combination here that says that it's never going to get there. I think that the possibility is there. But again, it's going to take something it's going to take a long time. It's not going to be something that just happens overnight. It's not a matter of a couple of weeks. It's not a matter of a couple of months. This is something that's going to take quite a bit of time of energy and effort in order to see this move forward into something that's more serious. So I would say yes, but again, it's going to take a lot more time than it is going to be something that happens slowly. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now. So if you are interested in having a personal reading here today, check it out, temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out my website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now. So if you are interested in having a personal reading here today, check it out, temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings. Let's go ahead here for personal reading number 47. 47, you'd like to know current thoughts and feelings for you. Let us see. Alrighty. So this is definitely an energy of longing. We feel this passion, this excitement, this desire, this want to connect, to want to be in your energy here. The Three of Pentacles is thinking about how do we get around you? How do we connect with you? How do we build something up? How do we kind of outreach to be in your energy? Eight of Wands, how do we create this passion, this excitement, this desire, this flow? How do we send out the intentions to connect with you? And Ace of Cups, how do we send forward the offering of love, connection, or care? How do we make some sort of outreach of new start or new beginning or new direction? So I would say that this is very strongly feeling emotionally connected to you and being in this place of longing and desiring to connect and just thinking, how can we get in this momentum here started? How can we get some sort of offering, outreach, points to connection to try and build something up here with this Three of Pentacles and create this movement or create this flow? That's what I see coming forward here. So let us see as to when are they going to come back to contact you. Let us see. All right, so we have the Temperance card that comes forward with the need for patience, and then the Hanged Man, which also kind of gives us this pause or patience energy, which means it's not happening immediately. This is a combination that says we're in a place of feeling that passion, feeling that desire to connect, feeling that sense of flow to connect, but something needs to take its time in order to move forward. We're sending out that intention first with that Eight of Wands to get some sort of movement. So the energy has the momentum a lot quicker than the physical actions can take their step forward. So you're looking at a couple of weeks time here. This is not something that's trying to happen overnight. We're still in the place of thinking about it. Even with that Ace of Cups that we saw come forward, the Ace of Cups would talk about the idea of 1 month rather than it being something that could happen, quickly there too. So you're looking at least something towards maybe the end of the month, beginning into the new month here in terms of creating that contact and flow. We're really wanting to create an opportunity here, but we're needing to be patient in order to see the best direction to move forward, to see how to make it happen. Because the Hanged Man coming forward says that we don't necessarily know how to make something happen. We're trying to figure out the best direction, and the Temperance needs the patience in order to create flow and harmony. So you're looking at around the end of the month into next month in order for this contact to come forward. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now. So if you are interested in having a personal reading here today, check it out, temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings. Alrighty, let's go ahead here for 48. 48, you'd like to know, do they still think of yourself? Let us see. Alrighty. So based on this combination, I would say yes. We do have a divine partnership coming forward here, the Empress and the Emperor. So there could be some things about themselves that come forward in this space that remind them of you, and that starts the mind thinking, right? So it could be something in the simplest thing that the two of you have of the same, you both like the same toppings on your pizza, and so they order pizza, and then that reminds them of you. There could be something that comes forward in terms of a little bit more, I don't know, random. You both have the same, I don't know, song from 10 years ago that is your go-to song and you just love it and it pops up on the radio. Whatever it may be, there's something that comes forward here that's the same thing between the two of you, something that connects the two of you, that starts to poke into their mind and remind them of you, and then it brings up this thought process, and it's something that does happen rather than it just being a once in a blue moon thing. The Hanged Man can also say they get into a space of maybe overthinking some aspects, or they get into a place where they kind of get stuck in certain ideas. So you pop up in their mind, then it's not just that they try to brush the idea of you away, but you pop up into their mind, and then the idea is a little bit more rooted or structured or a little bit more kept there. And then the Eight of Cups, Two of Wands can come forward in a place where we try to act on that idea in certain ways, to start spitballing or thinking about different ways that we could take action, planning, imagining on how we can move forward from here. So we don't want the idea to just stay as an idea. We want to be able to act upon the idea to create a new direction, create a sense of flow, and to create a sense of opportunity from there. So based on this combination, I would say that they do still think of you. Yes, there are certain things about themselves that remind them of you, and it's something that they start to kind of get the ball rolling in terms of thinking about when it comes to you, and trying to take action from there, trying to create movement, trying to create flow, instead of it just being something like a passing thought when it comes to you. It seems like they have these thoughts and they start to think about acting on them and creating a sense of flow or direction from the idea of connecting with you yourself as well. So I would say yes based on this combination, and it's not very passive. It seems like active thinking. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now. So if you are interested in having a personal reading here today, check it out, temperanceandsage.com, for the live personal readings. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, go ahead and check out my website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now. So if you would like to have a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com, for the live personal readings. But these are paid readings only. These are not free. Alrighty, let's go ahead here for 49. 49, we'd like to know thoughts and feelings. Let us see. This will also be the last call here as well. I do have to skedaddle for the day. So this will be a last call if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here on the live, temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings. Alrighty. So there is a conflicted energy here with the idea of the Five of Wands, and then it also kind of conflicts through this top row here as well. The Knight of Wands is thinking about taking action, creating momentum, creating opportunity. We want to do something. We don't want to just sit around and wait. We don't want to just, let time pass us by. We're thinking about creating some sort of movement, interacting, creating some sort of passion or desire to connect. But then when we have the Hanged Man, we're also thinking about needing to take our time, needing to rest, needing to allow things to kind of see things from a bigger point of view rather than just to act impulsively. And this Five of Wands can also recognize that sort of conflict and represent that conflict, because we could work through it, right? We can, in the moment, see how we could move forward and then take the action rather than doing things as a bit of a big pause and then taking action later on, right? So there is this thought process of, I want to be around you, I want to connect with you, I want to take action towards you, and I want to be the one to take the action, Emperor. I want to create the sense of stability, structure, and value. But on the other side, I also want to make sure I'm taking my time when it comes to moving ahead. I don't want to move forward too quickly on something and then have it be happening in a way that I didn't anticipate or create some sort of issue. I want to be able to see things from the whole perspective of the situation to move things forward in the best way possible. And so there's this feeling of like passion, excitement, a desire, the want to create an opportunity, the want to be around you, the feelings of being pulled into your energy and longing here with this Knight of Wands to pursue. But then it also comes forward with this conflicted sort of paused or neutral energy with the Hanged Man as well as this Five of Wands of needing to kind of pull back or take their time to rest and relax and see things from another perspective before just taking some sort of impulsive action. So they're on the spectrum here of feeling like a passion and a desire towards you, but also this rested and relaxed energy of trying to figure out what is the best way for them to take action and create movement and flow towards you. What is the best thing for them to do? And how could they create a sense of passion or desire or movement towards you without creating an issue, and to like come off respectively or respectable, and also to come off in the sense of like, I've got it going on, right? We want the Emperor energy, stability. We want to represent that we can be that figure to be reliable. We don't want to come across as just a Knight of Wands, just somebody based off of passion. So it seems like they're kind of thinking about that there as well. So that's what I would say with this combination. A passion, but also a conflicted feeling of not wanting to rush something, feeling pulled into your energy, but also feeling a point of frustration here of needing to hold back instead of act and move forward. So that's what I would say. So this will be the absolute last call. I will be on live for about, let's call it the next 3-ish more minutes here. If anybody's just on the website finishing up putting in a reading, we will do that. Else I will have to skedaddle for the day. So temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today.